Wing, wing, wing. Load, please. Load, please. Nice and easy. As for in the most unexpected hour, we shall be doing a stream. Why, you might wonder? Because I have rearranged my break time for today and decided that playing game sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Yes, a very pleasant idea. Since this is not one of the more official ones, I shall just sneakily post it here. A very unexpected one. Even I didn't knew I would be streaming at this particular hour, but we will. And then change things around, gonna whoop, and because I kind of want to continue seeing how Mr. Majima tries to hide nonsense. So we're gonna go into the cutscene. Also, you know, if I get the option, I kind of would like to regain the freedom of movement in soul and body, which would allow me to do some horrible cool things, like, you know, playing with my hostesses a bit more. That sounds suspiciously wrong. But I do mean it. Playing around with the hostesses seems fun. Now, let's see how Majima lies his way through this situation. Look at that. The chunky boy. He appeared out of nowhere. Have I managed to find a good time for you, eh? Rising D. Well, you'd be pleased to know, even I didn't know I would be streaming at this particular hour. But I do. Now, where am I supposed to be going? Oh, okay. So I was right in going to the office. Now then, let's see how Majima lies. Through his teeth. Most definitively. Yeah, good morning, my ass. It's pretty much evening, isn't it? Okay.
ご存知の方ですか?
Why would Lee call me? That's not good.
なんて言うとった? それが支配人にすぐそのほぐし会館に来ていただきたいとしかおっしゃらなくて。
Oh, a little C3 also popped by. Jesus, I actually managed to find a very good time for you both, eh? It's surprising. Well, hello there. Good morning, evening, day, whatever it is. I always forget. Different time zones are a thing.
支配人? わかった.
Quite annoying, isn't it?
いえ。それでは失礼いたします。
Andy, I managed to annoy the kitty. Yes, kitty's annoyed. He has decided to scream most brutally at me, going like map, 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 map. Yes, I know you're not happy. Mostly because this is interfering with your sleep time, isn't it? Yes, yes, I know. I've decided so. Okay, that was a very short meetup. Just going inside. Well, I have a call. I have to leave now. Wish my working hours would be that flexible. Would allow me to do a lot more cool things. Well then, people, I have worked. I want my complete salary for the evening, of course, but do excuse me, I will have to go now. Sayonara and all of that nonsense. Bye-bye. See, the people are like, your hours of working are kind of flexible. Well, they're still involving most normal employees, but that's the part people tend to forget rather often. Ooh, I have regained my movement, don't I? No, I don't. For a moment I was like, yeah, I can go here now. And the game is like, yeah, but you can't go here, you can't go here. Okay, game. I see what you're doing. You don't want me to go to the river. That's kind of saddening. I was actually considering for a moment to do another round of fishing. That fishing minigame is actually kind of fun. I kind of wanted to see if I can get another interesting looking creature. How am I today? Well, since the brutalist and most unfortunate seasons of taxation has come to its end for the moment, there's still some minor details I need to work on, but that's not much. I'm feeling actually quite relieved. Most of the extra work I have to do is done, and so I can actually go back to a more normal schedule, which is what it might be, rather pleasant. So yeah, feeling good would be one very good way of saying it. How about you, little C3? How are you doing on this fine day? Never! For fuck's sake. Two of them at once. I shall run. Out of the way, people. I'm a busy man. Fools. Really does get me in a very upbeat mood all the time. Actually caught myself humming most happily to myself while doing my normal work on, you know, Office Day. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now we wait for results. And that is probably the time when I will get depressed again. Oh shit. Thought I could actually outrun them, but apparently I'm not that fast. Do like it. It's such a brutal style. I'm pretty sure you would have some broken ribs after that. At the very least. Oh then, how about you? Oop. You try breathing with a few broken ribs poking your lungs. The only main problem why I try to avoid fighting nowadays is kind of like, it's not actually worth it money-wise. I'm making a lot more money just running my little hostess business for like, what is it actually, 5 minutes or so that you can run it at a time? I'm making an S-lot more like this. Why would I go around beating up random idiots? Actually, do we still have that? Oh yeah, that too. I got like, what was it, a 300 million bonus at one point, and I was like, what the fuck? I think that was when we beat the Club Mars thing. I was like, what, really? 300 million? That's actually a huge sum of money, even for me. Should probably invest it at some point. At some point. Oh yeah, right, actually, can we finish this one up? Okay, do you want to fight with me? I remember that being somewhat annoying. Don't car me, bitch boy. I don't really remember having slacked off, though. That's not a fair statement. Is that for the Sack style? I think it is, isn't it? Is there anything I wanted to buy, actually? Yeah, I think there are many things I wanted to buy. Like more health, for example. And since I for once actually am swimming in money, to put it mildly, what else do we have? Subdue, straddle and attack a fallen enemy. This combo can only be performed by wounded fighters. That doesn't sound like my thing. I kinda like to slurp an energy drink before I get wounded. Even more health. I do like to consider myself a bit of a tanky one. Helps with my usual, you know, half-hearted attempt at using the system. Turn a kick in enemy's shin. In many cases, causing them to drop to the ground in pain. Auto movement direction away from Maji's facing when then, well, that one is out of bounds, but, well, okay, game. Combo boost. Boosts the loop combo count for rush combos. Sounds useful because that's the one I'm using the most, obviously. I have some cool things here I would like to get. That one I don't know. I really don't tend to make use of DL buttons in combat. Should probably, but yeah. Power Surge. Increases the power of your regular attacks and heat actions when using these attacks. That sounds like something I would very much like to use. Regular attacks. Yes, I use those a lot. I mean, it's 200 million yen, but it's actually surprisingly easy to make that money back now that I have a nice little rooster of hostesses that can do shit for me. Probably could do this off camera actually, just, you know, in the background, whenever I have like a 5-minute smoke break. But instead of smoking, I just do a round of hostesses and make some money. Okay, the next one would cost 500 million. Those get pricey. Oh, are you happy with me? Apparently not. You still cast me. That's not very nice of you. I'll be back later. And what was it I was actually about to be doing? I have forgotten. Oh yeah, we're going down there to meet with the Lee guy. Well, I guess since fishing is off the table anyway. Oh right, there was another thing. I was trying to get myself a broadsword, wasn't I? Yeah, you mentioned it. I also don't... No, actually no, I remember. We did this and then we got a double Chinese broadsword. I was like, hey look, it's 2 for 1. I'm sure he's pleased with that. The answer is no, he's not. He wants a Chinese broadsword. Not a double Chinese broadsword, apparently. Let's actually send the agents out to look for one again. Before we continue doing main quest. Also, you know, just to be fair and informative beforehand, this is probably going to be a relatively short one. If you want to train, you have to get the reverse shin kick move. Well, shit. Should have thought about that before. How much was that again? Reverse. This one, reverse shin kick. I could just barely afford that. Yeah. Guess I'm gonna do a few more runs with the hostesses to make some money. Equipment search. Okay, where was it here? Chinese broadsword, yes. I would like a Chinese broadsword, please. Okay, they both have Chinese broadsword. Prince. Or a political activist. Let's send the prince. Even the prince is probably more pleasant than the fucking political activist. Do I want to? Honestly, it seems like a bit of a waste. Just 3 minutes. We have time. If nothing else, we have time on our side. A lot of it. Now then, let's find out what Mr. Lee wants from us in all of his glorious square-jawed fashion. Wasn't even surprised if he was like, well, you know, way back when, like, you know, before a few minor months ago, I was a hitman just like you. He didn't even take an arrow to the knee, apparently. Just decided to, you know, become a bit more humane. You can't catch me. I'm fast. Which reminds me that I should at some point maybe buy that run even more thing. Seems kinda useful, considering the amount of running I do. Then again, you know, it's just not worth it. Even if I beat him up, but if I get like, I don't know, 200,000, 300,000 yen, it's like, well, that's nice, but that's nothing. Yeah, for fuck's sake, you will not catch me! Because everyone in this world is very polite. Once you enter a building, even the restaurants, they're like, okay, we can't touch him, he's inside, we can't disrupt the business. Okay. Really wish people would be that fucking nice in real world. Save me some problem. Yeah. What? What?
せやけど、これで一件落着や。ようやったで、マジマ。
What the fuck is...
何の話や。何って。お前やったやろ。あの写真の女。
No?
今日未明、蒼天堀川で発見された若い女性の遺体は、身につけていた衣類などから牧村誠さん20歳とみられます。
What the... Okay, that I wasn't seeing coming.
大阪府警では牧村さんが何らかのトラブルに巻き込まれた殺人事件であると断定。
Something is going on. That's not good.
何やこれは。おい、お前がやったんちゃうんか。あの写真の女を。俺はやっとらん。やるわけないやろ。
Yeah, pretty much.
けどお前、死体は昨日お前が持ってった誠の服着とったで。なんやと。朝店にデカが来てな、身元確認や言うて、死体の写真見せられたんや。
Who the fuck is playing in the game here?
服は間違いなくお前に渡したやつや。
We're getting played like a fucking fiddle here. That's not good. That's really not good.
はい、大口海岸です。ああ？お前にや。
What? Things are getting mighty suspicious all of a sudden. Very suspicious. I don't like it. It seems like trouble on the horizon.
変わったで、真面目や。
わしからのプレゼント受け取ってもらえたか。
何の話や。
決まっとるやろが。牧村誠の死体や。
なんやと。
あの子はこれで死んだことになった。あんたの雇い主もこれで納得やな。あんたが今朝 される心配はもうないっちゅうわけや。感謝してもらうな。
お前何も言や。
Yeah, trust the stranger on the telephone. That's a good
取
idea.
引したいんや。あんたと。
何わけわからんこと。
実は今な。あんたの店で飲ましてもろてんねん。
Which one? I have two
お
now.
前グランドに。
I kinda thought that this was the, you know, basically same principle as a strip club where it's, you know, looky looky, no touchy touchy. Seems like he's doing a lot of the touchy touchy.
一緒に楽しもうやないか。あんたも早おいで。
Oh, well, I already dislike him. Most for this fucking gaudy nonsense jacket he's wearing. That pisses me off royally. Okay, worth 17 times the 5.5 million 100-day trip around the world. Nice. I could travel around the world 17 times now, with what I earned. Sadly, I already spent most of it. Oops. Jesus fucking Christ, though. Things are really heating up, isn't it? And of course the game's sounding like, chop the rate. Sucker 4. We're gonna change C now. Because, well, fuck you. Basically. Really great game, though. I really enjoyed. Honestly, the main story actually keeps me interested. That is good. And of course, the side activities are just amazingly fun to play.
何がどうなっとるんや。なんで知らんやつがわしの計画知っとった。
I mean, you
お
know,
い、どういうことや、真島。
how the hell is he supposed to know
さっ
that?
きの電話の男、多分あいつは俺が捨てたもんを拾ったんや。公園のゴミ箱から。
Yeah, but that doesn't answer how he knows about the plan.
俺があんたから取ったほぐし会館の制服、身代わりにするつもりやった女の写真。
Yeah,
俺が
but
それ
that
捨てた
doesn't
男。
lead
そ
to
の男はどっ
anything
からか見
getting
てたっ
murdered.
ちゅうことや。
そういうことかいな。それつこて、誠の死体を偽装したんや
Yeah,
な。
but why? He would need to know Makoto for that to happen. Yeah,
お前の雇い主とちゃうか。
explain.
ちゃう。俺の雇い主やったら本人が電話してくる。
Hmm.
電話の男は別口や。
So far, I can follow.
けど俺が誠の殺し命じられとんのは承知しとる口ぶりやった。
となると、前にここに来たヤクザどもか。
Hmm.
まずその関係やな。電話の男は俺と取引したい言うとった。
Oh boy, that sounds fun.
奴の欲しがっとるのは
It's called blackmail, not a
牧
deal
村
though.
誠っちゅうことや。
どないする？
相手はグランドで俺を待っとる。
We're not having much options
あ
here.
んたはあの子についててやれや。
そらええけど、お前一人でのこのこ出ていくんか。相手はお前を
Also,
待ち
maybe,
構
you
えと
know,
るんやで。
relocate the girl a bit.
これ以上
Pretty sure our plans have been leaked
うろちょろされたら目障りやろな。
majorly.
それに奴に聞けばあの子が方々から狙われとるわけもわかるはずや。そろそろ蹴りつけたる。
Actually, that's something I would like to know too. That woman has more enemies than she has reasonably any right to have. Newest custom, eh? Okay, what are you gonna do, game? Are you going to cut me off from moving again? No, I'm actually having freedom of movement again. Nice. Okay, was there anything else I wanted to do before we now all dramatically storm into the ground? An old saying that I remember because I found this: nobody does you a favor for free. And if somebody does you a favor that big, like murdering somebody to further your plans, that's probably coming with a long ass of conditions attached to it. So we can already conclude that's not going to be the most friendly of meetings. Try your luck at gambling. You know, I suck at gambling. Is it actually the same with Kiryu, where if we dance a bit we get challenged? Because, fuck no, I suck at that particular minigame. I really do though. There are minigames I'm good at, and then there are minigames I'm not good at, and then there's that dancing game where I'm like, well, nope. I can't even get that bloody lucky to win it on sheer luck alone. Never! See? Enter the store. Now I could get that. I could get the club makeover. New interior decor for Club Sunshine. Actually, I like that. And of course, mysteriously, my attacker has decided that, well, waddling away is probably the best choice here. Now, let's take a short moment to actually look how the new decor would actually look if applied. Oh, what do you mean? I'm not here for anything important, just, you know, passing by. That woman really should at some point wear something else. Really should. It's... Honestly, if I saw somebody dressed like this on the street, I'd probably ask myself if some fucking major event is going on, that somebody's paying a lot of hookers to play dress up. Oh, we got now got Strawberry. Okay, how does Strawberry look?
Hi.
Don't hire me, just do it. This looks more and more, you know, like a funhouse. I mean, it's not bad for the atmosphere, but still, kinda, you know, we may get the wrong sort of clientele walking in. Oh well, I mean, we do have girls, including one very old one, so I guess we have a wide range of interests that we can cover. Yes, I really had to think how to put this nicely. Somewhat happy with that. Also, I don't know what it says, but that is an impressive, unhappy looking man. He's not happy to be on that fucking sign up there. Can't teach me. I have invincibility frames, basically. Go down. Shit. I kinda wanted to actually finish him off, you know? Not very nice of you to disturb me in the middle of combat. Actually could keep him up in the air. Didn't even know that was an option. Raboom. Still, pocket change. Really is just pocket change. New. Okay, maybe I should really have invested into the more running, because, well, I do tend to run a lot lately. And might actually be a good idea to make a nice little save. Just in case. My age-old habit, developed over many and long RPG grinding session of saving often, has, Jesus Christ. That's a welcoming committee. Hello, you again. You really haven't picked up enough wounds, eh? Yeah, still the same guy. That sounds pleasant.
先ほど組長からお電話差し上げたかと。牧村誠の死体お受け取りになられました。
Pleasant indeed. I do have a bit of a very specific question here. I don't know how it is in the good old Japan, but around here, basically for a business, 3 meters in front of it, it's still basically considered space of the business. Because if not, then it's a public street and you're obscuring the fucking traffic. I get a new music piece in the background. I like it. These paid components. She is going to like pretty much whatever you want. To a certain degree.
ちょっと立ってるやん。
当たり前やん。
ちょっと嫌や。やめて。
せやったらいくら払えば揉んでくれるん？
Well, everybody has their price, to be fair.
せやな。じゃあ1万で1秒。
ほんまか。なら100万で100秒や。
I wonder what's so funny about that particular, but well, I guess. If I were one of those girls and I get paid that grandly for just sitting there and letting somebody play with my tits a bit, I'd probably be like, meh, sure, fair price. Pretty fair price.
ほう。あんたが真島くんかいな。
Yeah, who else were you expecting?
固いこと
Not
言う
Santa
な
Claus.
場がしらけてしもたやんか。
ですが、それが当店のルールです。
Hmm. The rules are important.
はいはい。そりゃエロすいませんでした。支配人怖いな。な
当たり前や。
Hmm.
他の客の迷惑になるような真似されて、支配人として見過ごせるわけないやろ。
ちゃうねんって。そんな乱暴なことせんわ。こ
The
れでも
club is
ちゃん
fucking
と
empty. I'm pretty sure you ruined it for everybody else. No point.
実はお店の人に頼んで貸し切りにしてもろたんや。
Okay, that's an assload of money, admittedly. Still, that is bad for business in the long run. Wouldn't want to have anything to do with that sort of shaky deal.
あんたも他のもんに聞かれたないやろと思ってな。人払いしといたんや。
You could just have asked for a private session in the office, you bitch boy.
まあまあ。
Or, you know, we could have met at a fucking restaurant or something. They do tend to have private places. Eh? Oh boy. I already dislike him to a very high degree. He's an asshole. Yeah, tell me who you are so I remember how I hate. And who? Okay, Nishitani. Nishitani is an asshole. The other Nishi is cool, but this Nishi is an asshole. I have to remember that. Need to make a mental note here. Hiro's Nishi is a good one. Majima's Nishi is the very asshole-ish one. I don't like him. I've remembered. Who knows? Maybe up your mother's asshole or something. Come on. Try insulting him. I want to see what happens. Oh yeah, beat them up. Pretty much.
お前があのボンクラどもの頭っちゅうわけか。
あんた強いらしいな。わしゃ強い男は大好きやで。せやけど、そんなあんたが女一人殺せんでえらい困っとる。もう見てられへんで。かわいそうにな。
Yeah, very cute.
まあ、カリカリせんと聞いて。わしらが欲しいわ。誠ちゃんの命やない。あの子とちゃんとお話ししたいだけなんや。
Yeah, sure. Friendly conversation, my ass.
わしらに渡してもらえんかな。なえやろ。あんたは雇い主に蒼天堀の死体が誠ちゃんや言うたらええ。相手は佐川やろ。キャバレーグランドの裏のオーナーさんや。あのアホに死体が別人やなんてバレやせん。
He's very well informed though. It's not good.
誠ちゃんさえこっちの手に入れば誰にも秘密は明かさん。墓まで持ってったるわ。
お前ら
You will not.
なんであの女狙うんや。
You will spill the beans as soon as you have what you want.
そりゃ言うわ。わしらも人に雇われて動いとる。ただまあ真島君もそれ知りたいやろな。なんやったらわしから力ずくで聞き出してみるか。あんたもそのつもりで来たんや。
You just said you don't know. I will still beat you though, you know, because I don't like you, but that's a whole other reason, isn't it? Okay, why do my protagonists have a tendency to let themselves get punched in the fucking face all the time? You don't have to, you know?
あれなんや真島君。どないしてんや。
俺は店の中で客殴られへん。
なあそれ。
この店の支配人としての流儀や。
なんやなんや、あんたほんまにわし好みの男やな。せやけどどないしよう。真島君の流儀も大事や。けどわしもはよあんたとやり合わな。もう収まりつかんで。
Yeah, but was that robbing supposed to be?
せや。そしたらこないしょ。ちょ待って。
Yeah, old time telephone.
あ、
I
も
love
しも
those
し、
blocks.
警察でっか。わし、キャバレーグランドの支配人ですわ。
No, it's not.
何？
今、頭おかしなったヤクザが店でドス抜いてますね。全然客やないです。強盗ですわ。はよ、助けに来てください。
Did he seriously just call the cops on himself? He did, didn't he?
これでわしは客やないっちゅうこっちゃ。札も認める立派な強盗やで。支配人言うたことで強盗までならんちゅう流儀はないやろ。大事な店を守るため。
I mean, you know, he's kinda crazy, but I'm on board with this. It means I can beat him up.
遠慮せんとかかってきてや、真島君。わしはもう仕事抜きや。楽しませてもらうで。
So, what with the Yakuza and these damn gay mini swords they have?
そこまで言うんやったら突きをたる。俺も仕事抜きや。
You know, when usual people take a break from work, say like, you know, sitting around, you know, playing games. I guess some other people just really would like to get some, you know, good old-fashioned beatdown going on. Okay, I'm on board with that. Do I have enough energy drinks for this? I wonder. Go down first. He seems to have a lot of health. I don't like where this is going. Although I will say that your moveset is kinda, so far, relatively easy to handle. Rabam! Oh. That's what you get for having such a gay-ass little sword. Meh. Lots of stabby sounds. Although I think he's getting pissed off. Oops. Kinda missed the direction there. He really doesn't want to go down though. I guess he doesn't like sitting on the ground and getting pummeled. Okay, stop moving in that gay-ass way. It's annoying me. Makes it really hard to hit you. Also, last time I checked, you know, avoiding attacks prolongs the fight. It doesn't end the fight. Kicking someone in the face, though, well, works pretty well, actually. Whoa. You're feeling good down there?
たまらんで。わし、こんな初めてや。
He's a bit of a pervert, isn't he?
しぶとい男やな。
警察や、そこを動くな。
なんや、もう時間切れかいな。
And we have learned precisely nothing out of this. Well, but it was a nice exercise in,
薩の旦那方、わしがこの店を押し込んだ強盗ですわ。えろ、お騒がせしましたな。
はあ
Yeah.
なんや
What
そ
would be my
れ。
reaction to?
待てや西谷。お前らが女狙う理由は何や。どっからの命令や。
それは次会うた時のお楽しみや。
Well, great.
お前はもうわしの獲物やで。真島か。
たく、なんなんやお前。とにかくこっち来い。
Not the most fruitful endeavor, I would say.
支配人、何があったんですか。貸し切りのお客様は。
貸し切りはしまいや。
あんなにお金いただいてるのに、もう
ええから、お前は札の応対しとけ。他のもんには開店準備させろ。今から通常営業や。
Nice.
わかりました。準備でき次第店を開けます。支配人はそれまでどうされてます？
せやな。店開くまで事務所におるわ。なんかあったら呼べや。
はい。
Well. Wasn't the most, really not the most fruitful endeavor. We learned not much. And still, I mean, I do have my theories as for why little Makoto could be targeted, but that's not really telling me much. Oh, isn't that?
支配人
Ah, yeah, that's Grapey Tits girl, isn't it? Anything to say about your behavior?
さっきはすいませんでした。お客さんになりそうやし、ちょっとくらい
How do you
か
figure
なって
that's good business, bitch?
えっと、
It ain't good business.
お店開けるんですよね。営業電話かけときますね。
Problem. I want to fire her, but I can't fire her. She's probably one of the good girls, isn't she? Making a lot of money for the club. Yeah. Just gonna friendly ignore you. I will forever remember you. Yes, the tit gravy girl. Yes, yes. So, this evening gets worse, isn't it?
佐川
From one to the next.
よう、邪魔してるよ。
Yeah, I can
い
see
つ
that.
からここに。
札が店に入ったすぐ後だ。にしても随分騒がしかったな。
Not really, we were just dancing. Very friendly. Little bout. Nothing to do.
それより真島ちゃんよ。お前仕事終えたら電話しろっつったろ。
仕事？
牧村誠だ。やったんだろ？ニュースで見たよ。蒼天堀に浮かべるなんて。
Oh, wait, is that why the
随
river
分
was
派手
blocked
じゃ
off?
ないの。
Oh, that could be why the river was blocked off from entry
な
for
ん
the
ですぐ
morning.
連
I
絡してこ
see.
なかった。
Smart game. Very smart game.
ほうれん草はどうした？
Oh, you mean that about staying in contact? Yeah, yeah.
これから連絡するとこやった。
はあ、うっかりね。
Well, it happens to the best of us, you know.
でも妙なんだよな。例の女の死体。俺はなんか腑に落ちねえんだよ。
Uh-huh.
お前さ、なんでわざわざ死体の顔を潰したの？そのくせ死体には女の働き先の服着せたままだ。
Yeah,
死
bit
体
of
の
a
身
problem.
元隠してえのか、隠したくねえのかよくわからねえじゃねえか。
Well, look,
妙だよな。
mistakes were made.
殺したんは初めてやったんや。自分でもよう覚えとらん。
気が動転してたって？はあ、ま、そういうこともあるのかな。
Yes, yes,
どうで
believe
もえ
me.
えやろ。それよりももう仕事は済んだんや。これで登場会に戻れるっちゅう約束やったで。島野の親父になしつけてくれるんやろな。
Oh, right, actually, it was that he
そ
wasn't
の
it?
前に
Yes, yeah,
も
I
う一
remember
つ
now.
聞きて。さっき店で暴れてた男。お前あいつと何揉めてたんだ？
Rental fees.
あいつは西谷って男でな。あれでも俺と同じ近江連合の直参だ。鬼人会ってな。
Oh, yeah, he introduced himself, don't worry.
未連合の。
ああ。近江の中にもいろいろあるがよ。鬼人会は他の誰ともつるまねえ跳ねっ返りだ。どこの縄張りだろうと好き勝手やらかす。蒼天堀のトラブルメーカーってやつだ。ま、俺は嫌いじゃねえよ。
Many things moving behind the curtain. I
その
see.
鬼人会がなんでお前にちょっかい出してきてんだ？
Hey, it's not my club. Technically speaking, your club,
連中
isn't
と
it?
何があった？
Huh?
店の中で暴れただけや。酒飲み慣れてなかったんとちゃうか。
そっか。まあ西谷のやりそうなことではあるか。ならいいんだ。ただこの前からお前の動きが妙でさ、なんか俺に隠してるんじゃねえかと思ってね。
Nope,
何を
no
隠
secrets
してる
here.
っちゅうんや。
気悪くすんなよ。そうだよな。お前が俺に隠し事なんかできるわけがねえ。
Yes, precisely.
もしそんなことすりゃ、どうなるか身に染みて分かってるはずだもんな。
No? We finished?
よし。そんじゃ島野の兄弟とはなしつけとくからよ。それまでしっかりこの店儲けさせてくれや。な。
We are moving on really thin ice here, don't we? Also, think about please relocating the girl. Because somebody seems to get a lot of fucking information about the going-ons, and that doesn't seem too safe. And that is putting it mildly, mind you. Well, I mean, we can't leave the city. Well, Majima can, which means we can't, which is bad. Club is open. Nice. I do like it. Then again, I would probably never visit a place like this, honestly. It's too gaudy for my personal taste. I mean, I get it. That's basically its appeal. A very gaudy appeal, but, yeah, no. Really not be my cup of tea. Always prefer to, you know, the small hidden away little bar. Worked well so far. But well, to each their own. To be very fair. Then again, I would also not go there just because it would probably cost me fucking arm. Yes, yes, what is it? Indeed. How the hell am I supposed to know?
薬届けたい。リさん、痛み止めの薬切れる。取りに来るって言ったのに全然来ないよ。
あんた、リーと会う約束してたっちゅうことか。
リさん、何かあったか。私とても心配してる。リさんどこ？
Yeah, why do I feel like my worries are going to be confirmed in the worst way again?
思うとったとこや。わかった。そしたら俺がついでに届けたる。あんた、今薬持っとんか？
あるよ。痛み止めの薬、これね。でも急いであげないと。薬切れると打たれた傷の痛みひどい。多分動けなくなるくらい。お願いね、支配人さん。
It really doesn't sound good. I mean, you know, at first it might seem like a very smart move to hide the girl in the warehouse of our direct competition arm. That's the last place you would expect Majima to hide something. That's good thinking. But if the other side gets that many bloody fucking information already, then I'm kind of reasonably worried that that's not going to work well in the long run. Oh, right, we can actually drop by here. Let's see if we can actually get ourselves a Chinese broadsword. Not a double variant, mind you. Now then. Yes, yes. Walking among crowded stalls, the buyers loudly haggling with sellers. A group of men suddenly appeared, putting a canvas sack over my head that took me to the negotiations. Hair-raising encounter, attacked by wild beast. How? How does this happen? And it's a crazy, unbelievable success. Fisherman's Wimbling, treasure was found. There's the Chinese broadsword I was looking for. Okay, got ourselves a Chinese broadsword. Actually, do I have that in my inventory? Equipment? Weapon? There's the double one, there's the double one, there's the normal one. You know, you would assume that... What was it? What did I... Oh yeah, Simon Says, basically. Was what I came up with to describe him, because that's basically what he does. He says things and I get things. You would assume that, you know, if you get an order for a Chinese broadsword and you deliver double Chinese sword block, which is basically 2 of them, he would be happy and go like, well, you did even more than I had expected. Very nice of you. But no, he was like, fuck you. You don't get shit. Some people are just stick as for roots like that. Yes, yes, but very much so. Very annoying indeed. Okay, let's avoid the usual crowd. Yeah, on the way my ass. Oh no, I'm getting away. No worries there. Hello, Simon. That is I. Take Chinese broadsword from me. I mean, you would be wondering what he's trying to equip himself for. He's got a 9mm automatic gun and now a Chinese broadsword. I mean, you know, the whole gunning and slicing combo seems nice, but a bit strange. Yes, yes. Moshi Moshi myself and yourself and whatever. How am I going to hide that in a fucking phone booth? That thing's long and big. That's pretty much sticking out like a sore thumb. Well, yeah. I sent my people all over the world for it. And, 700,000. Need amount of money. The trauma lane, eh? Okay. I need to find the trauma lane. Which I assume will mean sending out my agents again. But the good thing is we can actually just let that run in the background basically while we're doing other shit. Which is kinda neat, honestly. Makes good use of my time. I'm rather pleased with that. Which does remind me that I'm actually in the process of sifting through some of the other little projects I kinda wanted to get started at some point, you know, in the near future. To broaden out our horizons. Well, or basically continue with stuff I already started. And I said I would start. Nope. Nope, I will not wait. Let's not get stuck there, please. Thanks. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year so far. If my general planning is anything to go by. Lots of new titles on the horizon. Okay, let's see. Can't see anything here. Ding, ding, ding. Nothing here. Nothing here. Am I just not seeing it? Is that it? Or can I just make one? Question. Can I buy one? Even better. But I kinda have to rebuy. Jesus Christ, that's worth a lot of money though. 1.8 million, and I sold that for, what was it? 300,000 yen or something? Jesus Christ, I got betrayed. Financially speaking. Unorthodox weapon, a modified lighter. Tempting. My German heart screams very loud at the idea of using a flamethrower. Tonfas, nunchakus, kali sticks. Oh, the double Chinese broadswords actually count as kali sticks. Interesting. Bindings, mail, shirts, jackets. I can't even make a jacket apparently. That's kind of sad. Is it just me? Am I not seeing it? Am I blind? I mean, I could be. I'm not saying I'm not. Okay, can I craft set equipment? Belts, decorative, protective. Don't have the stuff for that. Don't really need that though. Could make a sturdy bed, or a super alloy bed, if I had the materials, that is, which I sadly don't. I'm not seeing it. Jesus Christ. Okay. What sort of fucking weapon is it? I have a broad idea. Me. Why do you show me all of these things? No, it's a knife, isn't it? I was right. Okay, that's a problem. Where am I going to find that? Did I have a tab open for that for some mystical reason? I did not, of course. That's annoying. Why the... Should have prepared that. Yeah. Preparations once again fail me. Hey, it's the magic of doing it live, isn't it? Tell me, oh great and mighty... Great and mighty... Hugel, where does it come from? And I'm not meaning the fucking rock. See that the rock is found in the United States, Brazil, and Africa. Well, that's not helping. I'm confused. I've managed to confuse myself. Now I don't feel like going for it. Wait, there's a tab for that. There's potentially a tab for it, but it leads to nowhere. Okay, don't link me to a site that's not existing. That's not helping. Where do you hide? Where do you hide? Where do you hide your stuff? Doing an attack, blah blah blah. Equipment searches, yes, I know. Equipment types. I mean, I can just go look for one-handed weapons, but it doesn't seem like it's going to help me. To have a list that just tells me where to fucking find things. Or does he just want the material? Is that it? I see a bracelet made of it. Okay. The only thing that is just called that is basically the material, so maybe he means the material? Do I maybe have that material? Can I see my material list from here? Can I? Can I not? Okay. Okay. Would be some strangely colored rock. Demon face stone. Flintstone. Rusted skin. The carved wooden bear. Why that is a material, I don't know, but sure game. It's just petroleum coke. Crystals, pearls, fluorite, gold ingot, grinding stones, steel, good old fashioned. Not what I'm looking for. Okay. I see. Okay, we need to search for the material then. Maybe in the Americans. The rest would then be where in the Americans. Iron gear, plastic, rubber. None of that seems like it's what I'm looking for. Happy doll, cursed flintstone. Can bring me home a wooden bear. Yes, yes, that's very nice of you. Yeah, don't see it in this list. In North America, there's a lot of places apparently where you can... Yeah, Tom line. With a 20. Maybe we have more luck here. Oh, we can try Africa. It's supposedly also be found there. Tourmaline bracelet. I don't see the tourmaline as a material. Oh, there it is. I have a fucking 20 again. Don't you have anything better to offer me? Okay, 30, 40. 40 sounds good, actually. Some badenza. Well, sure, go for it. See, thanks to the power of logical deduction and, well, a bit of help of looking up a certain rock on the interwebs. You know, back in the day I actually would have to look this up in another way. Like, you know, going to the library and look for a specified dictionary and finding out what the fuck that's supposed to be. I'm so bloody happy that we live in modern ages. Oh boy. Actually, I still have a library card, so I could go there. It's not impossible. Have I actually paid for that recently? Don't think I have. I think it's probably not valid any longer, sadly but surely. Nope. Not even going to wait. Actually, do I have enough? I would have barely enough money to get that reverse shin strike, don't I? But leave me with 8 million. And I definitely have to do a round of the Stash clubs to make some money back. Never. Okay, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? The Komiki Annihilation Arts. Well, that sounds sweet. Well, I mean, I have some energy drinks, so I'm ready as can be. Basically. Okay, so. It's just blocking my attacks. Why? Ouch. I had forgotten how annoying he is to fight. Okay, I avoided my counter strike. It's not good. Stay in your little corner and die, please. A new move occurred to you during your bout. Apparently enemies attack and deal a solid chip to the brainstem. How precisely am I doing this? Enter one stance where feet got its third bar, then press down on enemy attacks. Ouch, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay. Pain in the ass. Okay, first a bit of distance. Okay. I will admit that I kinda suck at this. How precisely do I aim? Oh, come on, I blocked that one. Okay, and then I need to throw him, I see. Jesus Christ, you have a range that's out of this world. Okay. Oops. Jesus Christ, that's brutal. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. I kinda need to do the other thing. Ouch. That one. That's all. I should probably drink an energy drink. Just like that was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, don't get too close. Ah! Gotcha! So, I'm not going to use that to defeat him, I'm just going to beat the shit out of him like usual. Ouch. Okay, that way he's avoiding me is really annoying the shit out of me. Also, it doesn't really allow me to to get up my little heat ball. Oh, in your face. Victory's mine at last. Let's never do this again, because that sucks. Yeah. Always nice when it's over, isn't it? He looks like a fish out of the water. Learn sucking, harsh lesson. I mean, there are many great options you have in battle. I personally prefer to just beat the shit out of him with, you know, regular attacks and a heat action here and there. So he's looking actually for a disciple of sorts. See. Seems like a bit brutish to do that. Talent, you say? Yeah, well indeed. Hey, and actually get my search results. Just in time. Isn't that neat? Okay. Let's try to... Oh, sorry, little dog. Okay, there's no northern exit of this one, eh? Well, that's great. I guess we can pass through now that we avoided them. Actually, I could have just thrown some money, couldn't I? I could have. And I forgot I have this ability, but then again, I don't really have the money right now to do this. Let's see if we can find out anything. No, actually, we're running out of breath. Oh, little money out. You know. Double trouble! Double trouble! Well, at least it's the smaller one of the troubles. Everybody gets a nice little round of beatings. Stay down. Get back up again. Just so I can beat you some more. Okay, they're down, and maybe potentially we have luck in finding what we're looking for. That's not what I was looking for. Also, I don't think I have 22 million just lying around anymore. Sorry to say.
Hi.
Bam, 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 bam. And we got some German. Jesus Christ. That works surprisingly well, actually. In our favor. Now then. We can give this to Simon. And Let me take actually get a look at... Yeah. Again, I need to get back to doing shit. As I said, this was a kinda, you know, unannounced small one. Nope, not gonna wait. Sadly, some things just can't be avoided. You know. Why would I stop? You think me an idiot? Eh? Hand it over. Also, he has very good timing. He must be watching this phone booth 24/7 or something. Plonk. You just drop a rock. Be done with it. A nice 400,000. Don't I have one already? Pretty sure I bought one. Maybe I didn't. That's strange. I was pretty sure I had one. Sakura Storm, isn't it at least available to me to craft or buy or something? I'm actually relatively sure. Oh, at least we can finish up with this annoying little part. Yeah, that should be well within time. It does mean that I kinda have to change things around a bit, but that should not really be a problem, all things considered. Just a bit of juggling. Just a bit of juggling. Nothing too scary. Boom, 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 boom. Boy equipment. Sakura Store. I fucking do have one. I guess I don't have it in my inventory. I guess that would be the problem. Okay, so I just need to find an item box to pick it up. Because I should have one. I swear to God I have one. See, I was actually right. I did have one. It's just hidden away. Mystifistically. Camera, play with me here. New item birds. Where Sakura Swap that is. Kinda a bit of a waste to give it to some stranger on the fucking telephone in nowhere land. Ah yeah, but what can you do? Okay, this time let's avoid the park, because the park is always full of fucking idiots that want to pick a fight with me. I guess I could try to finish that fucking fencing mini game in my spare time. Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea, all things considered. Now we just drop a nice little katana. That's totally not suspicious to drop that in a fucking phone booth for some mysticistic reason. Yeah, totally not. Plonk. 500,000. That's not bad, but that's not even a... No, that's actually precisely a fourth of the value of the sword, isn't it? Okay, so what do we need to do?
何やて
Okay. South side of South Moripur path. If you don't hurry, it's gotten to me. Do I get a marker for that? Okay, I don't really need one. It's just basically straight ahead and then to the river. Let's be fast. Well, Simon's a bit of an annoying asshole, as in his little Simon Says game, but I guess it was a nice time voice that also forced me to play with the Tiger and Dragon thingy, so that's good. Okay, so we have reached the south side. Are these the guys? I've been screwing the tools like you my whole life. Okay. Apparently we didn't probably not know all of the situation. But does it really matter? Nice little stabby. Don't get up again. Still just pocket change. Well, at least now we have half a Sakura Storm in our pockets. That's good. Well, he's not going to tell you much, I suppose. Okay, and then we go back to the payphone, apparently. Well, I kinda figured Simon wouldn't get himself cornered that much. Somebody that fucking careful tends to, you know, stay behind the curtain, where he's nice and secure while watching everything else running around like little ants and go like, I'm God now. But hey, we did the job, so I want some compensation for that. Speak to me, shaman. Speak it to me, it. Very much so.
Yeah.
I better not to know about that particular one. And he hangs up on you. Well. Hello there, random lady. Oh, I got a new hostess out of it. Well, we befriended Simon the Mystery Man. And I mean, we get an unknown gold hostess out of it, so... I guess this is the point where it's like, it's all well and good. To some degree. As I kind of said, this was, after all, a bit of an irregular one. An enjoyable one, though. And, As such, I will have to end it here and get back to work. I should still be around in the evening like usual. Probably gonna play some Armored Core 3 actually, because Armored Core 3 is a bit better to play than Armored Core 2 is, quite frankly. The controls are a bit more reasonable. Yes, that's a good way of saying it. I did kind of try running it. It runs, so that's good. And apart from that, we'll see. I do kind of want to talk a bit about some of the things that I have planned for this year in general terms, because no dates have been decided yet, quite frankly. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. So there's that. For the moment, however, since I don't really have the time to make this longer than it needs to be, we'll have to bid you adieu. Have a good one, and thanks for dropping by. It is, as always, highly appreciated. As for people that are easily nameable, we have the Chunky Boy, the dropping by. Thank you very much. Always nice. Also, thanks for the advice about the training I have to do. That was very helpful. As for other ones, we have the little C3 coming by again. He's doing good. That is very good to hear, of course. Makes me happy because I'm feeling rather relieved too, myself, quite frankly. But there's that, and yeah, as for everybody else on the more lurking side of things, I do feel appreciated too. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done indeed. And see you all soon, as in probably this evening, if nothing goes wrong. I sure hope not. And yeah,